I'm just a few days short now of my 1 month of starting over again. And you know the thing I hate the most about starting over? It's not the workouts. It's not the food prep. It's not even the number on the scale. But it's that feeling in your gut when you realize that you're back to square one again. It's like another Monday or another reset or another promise. You clean the junk out of the fridge and the pantry. You psyched yourself up. You've said all the right things to yourself in the mirror. But deep down inside, there's that voice saying, I've done this before, and I'll probably fall off again. And the worst part is, you believe that voice because that's been your pattern. Start strong. Life hits. Slip up. Binge. Feel like crap. Get it together and repeat. It's like dragging yourself through mud and calling it progress. I mean, even now I'm thinking back, I hit my goal weight once. From November 2023 to September 2024, I lost 100 pounds. I competed in a body transformation competition, and I even won my class of Masters Bodybuilding 40 and over. In the moment, I felt absolutely unstoppable. But then, unfortunately, after my show and returning home from Houston, Texas, my ADHD brain sold me on the idea of resting for a few days. After all, you lost 100 pounds. You earned it. So what did I do? Of course, I rested for a few days. Well, one day turned into 5, then 5 to 30. The number on the scale crept up, and so did the noise in my head. And within 2 months, I had gained most of the weight back. And not because I stopped caring, but because I couldn't keep up with the mental exhaustion of caring constantly. And I know to some people, that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I'm just being transparent. What started to help me was this concept from ADHD expert Jessica McCabe called the Wall of Awful, where essentially, every time you forget to do something, fail at something, or criticize for something, or shame yourself for not doing something, another brick gets added to this metaphorical wall, which basically becomes your obstacle to getting to where you're trying to go. And so even when you want to do the right thing, you got to scale that wall just to get started. And it was once I kind of grasped that concept that I began to change the way I thought about things, that I changed the way I began to treat myself when I did or didn't do something right. But even in doing all of that, however, I realized it's still like every part of weight loss is its own separate little fight. Round 1, wake up on time or not. Round 2, right or wrong food choice. Round 3, complete morning routine or skip it? I don't know. I swear, I don't know. Energy crashes, guilt sets in, then the overcorrection happens. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I swear sometimes weight loss feels like fighting your way through the levels of Mortal Kombat 1 to reach the Goro level, only to get your behind handed to you because you forgot this dude's got 4 arms. But here's what I finally started to understand. It's not about just starting strong. It's about staying small. Hear me out. I'm not talking about staying small as a person. That wouldn't make any sense. But what I have found out that works for me is shrinking the win or shrinking the plan. As a result, shrinks the pressure. And a lot of times for me, I learned it's the pressure of trying to reach the 90-day goal on day 1 that makes it harder to get there. So I don't need a 90-day program, but I do need a few seconds of courage to say, nah, I'm not eating that tonight. I'm not binging. I'm going to get up and go work out. Or hell, I'm just going to drink some water. Listen, tiny hinges swing big doors. You're not going to break the cycle trying to create some perfect plan because it will never actually be perfect. One better choice, one pause, one honest moment, that's how you win. And when you fall, not if, when, don't let that be the end. Let it be the middle. You don't have to keep proving you can restart. Anyone can do that. What we need to do is show that we can keep going. And you know what actually works? What actually gets the job done and moves the needle forward is consistent action. Boring, basic, repeatable action. That's the anchor. When everything else falls apart, it's the thing that keeps you from drifting too far. And it doesn't feel magical in the moment. But over time, it becomes the one thing that keeps you locked in. A pattern you can trust. A baseline you can always return to. You must have an anchor. Something that's going to hold you even when you don't want to hold yourself. That is consistent action. And it doesn't need to be grand, and unfortunately, it won't always be fun. But if you're consistent, it will bring you back home every single time.